So back in 2014, when we found out that Antoine Fuqua and Denzel Washington was teaming up to do their version of the Equalizer, it raised a lot of curiosity, and people was anxious to see how this was going to turn out because this was the first time that we would see Denzel Washington doing an action movie. So when they dropped the trailer, it had sucked us in to say, okay, this looks really interesting. This looks really good. So let's go check it out. 3 movies later, we have fallen in love with the Equalizer franchise. Denzel has fallen in love with playing the character of Robert McCall, and he's fallen in love with this character so much in this franchise that he's not done with it yet. Denzel confirmed that the Equalizer 4 and 5 is in development and is going to be coming to us soon. Now, just hearing this news, I'm definitely excited and curious to see how this is going to pan out. Some people might say, okay, well, Denzel's getting a little bit old. So, I think he needs to just walk away and step away from it, and that's it. But let's just be honest, y'all. It's Denzel Washington. And if you got Sly Stallone at the age that he's at and he can still do Rambo, and Schwarzenegger at the age that he's at and he can still do the Terminator, why not have Denzel come back to the Equalizer franchise? And not only that, but let me ask y'all this question. Out of all the movies that Denzel Washington has done, can you say that there's one Denzel Washington movie that you saw that you can say just overall it was just a totally bad, horrible movie? Just one. Me, I can't, because Denzel just has that presence about him that even if the movie or the storyline's not that good, if it's all right, just his presence and his acting can still make you forget about it and still say, hey, the movie was all right, but Denzel did his thing. He played his part in it. So that's why they're saying, hey, you know what? People love these movies. And if you think I'm lying, let's look at the box office for them. The first Equalizer that came out in 2014, the budget was like 55 million and it made 192 million. The second Equalizer came out in 2018, budget was like 62 to 70 million, made 190 million. The third Equalizer had a budget of 70 million and made 191 million. So when you look at the budgets and you look at the box office revenue from them, it wasn't like huge numbers, but they were pretty good numbers to the point that they said, hey, let's keep this thing going. And also, too, I believe part of this is what they're doing is because if you all didn't know or didn't hear about it, Denzel Washington did say that he's going to be retiring soon. He said he's got a couple of more projects that he's got under his belt that he's going to do, one of them being Black Panther 3. And then after that, he's going to step away. So I believe that these next 2 Equalizer movies are part of his last few projects that he's going to do when he decides to hang it up. And just by people knowing that, And him making that announcement that he's going to be retiring is going to drive people to see these movies more because they're going to say, hey, these are Denzel's last few films, so I'm going to go check him out, see what he's going to do before he hangs it up. So it's a good promotion tactic to get people to come to the movies. Now, they haven't said anything about the stories or the actors or who's going to be involved, but I do believe that him and Antoine Fuqua is going to be teaming up again to do these last two projects because him and Antoine has developed this really great chemistry together from Training Day up to now. And whenever those two get together and work on a project, we know it's going to be something special. So I believe that Antoine is definitely going to be coming back for this because, who else are they going to get? And I'm pretty sure Denzel already made it clear that, hey, I'm not doing these projects unless I get certain demands, and one of those demands is going to be Antoine Fuqua coming back. And on top of that, I mean, the studio executives are not going to really argue with him or try to say we can't do that. It's Denzel. They're like, hey, whatever you want to do. That's just how much pull and power that he's got. And he's got the numbers to back it up. So when you have the numbers to back it up, you don't have a difficult time trying to get things done or doing the things that you want to do. So we just have to sit back and see what's going to happen. But I'm going to keep you guys updated on this. So you let me know how you feel about this. The Equalizer 4 and 5 coming out. Denzel confirm it. Are y'all happy about this? Are you not happy about this? If you are, what's your favorite Equalizer movies? Let's have this conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.